Welcome to another episode of Courtney Waa Koo. Hey, listen, now this episode is about shelters. They say, well, we're going to get all these dumbass, fucked up people off the streets and put them in shelters. Well, that's primitive. This is idiotic. This is just, this is not right. Now, let me explain about these shelters, okay? The shelters nowadays, you go in the shelter, they might have food, they might have water, they might have cooking facilities, but most of the time you go in, they have a cot, you grab the cot, you grab the blanket, you don't have no sheets, you grab the blanket, and you lay down and go to sleep. And well, shelters are very primitive. They are nasty. They don't ever wash the cots. They never wash the blankets. And those blankets smell, man. So when you go pick out a blanket, you got to smell it. Now, don't put your face to the blanket. Smell it. Just don't touch it with your nose. Because I'm going to tell you what you're going to smell in that blanket. Now, that blanket you got that over 400 or 500 people that slept under hasn't never been washed. You're going to smell feet, socks, asshole juice. Then you're going to smell vagina juice. And then be itchy. And if you look real close, you can see some crabs in it. Lice be in them blankets. Mucus, snot, broke off toenails, toe jam, and then you're going to get pneumonia, traces of pneumonia. You know how you cough under a blanket when you're covered up. And pus, that's people that cover up, they got sores and they're bleeding and blood. You're going to find all that shit in these fucking blankets in the shelters because they don't never wash the blankets. Now, that's a public health hazard. Now, another thing, some shelters make you take a shower. Now, they don't clean those showers. I remember one time they made us take a shower. Everybody in there got athlete's foot, fungus on their feet. And you have sick people in shelters. Like during the Black Ages, over in Europe when all those people died from the plague. Well, that's exactly the same thing that's going on in these shelters. All these diseases from people living outside is in one place. So if you want to eradicate homeless people, that's what you do. No soap, never change the blankets, and you can eradicate homeless people. Good ones, bad ones, they don't give a fuck. Just get rid of you, you know? Now, if you read up on the Trail of Tears and about the Indian provocations between the United States and their land, well, they sent 4 blankets infected with a disease and killed hundreds and hundreds of Native Americans. Just with 4 blankets that were infected. Now, all them blankets in the shelters, I don't recommend sleeping under them. Bring your own blanket. Bring some soap, sanitizing soap. Because, let me explain how this works. You go into a shelter, you got all these germs on you, so you decide to wash up. Well, if it's not antibacterial soap, you just got clean germs. Soap does not kill germs. Well, thanks for listening. Another episode of Courtney Waa Koo.